Good morning, traders, and welcome to Trading Waves, where we are going to be looking at pound CAD. This is just a short video, my own view. Guys, please take note what we are sharing here. It is our own views, and it is not a financial advice. We are not a financial advisor. Trading Wave is not a financial advisor. So please, what we are sharing here is just for educational purpose only, and also for paper trading. Right, so guys, we are currently running a special that is a last day today that you can get up to the 40% discount. So if you like our content, you can refer to our YouTube page. If you like our content, then you can always just grab yourself this massive discount that we have. All right, so let's jump into a pound CAD here. I'm gonna share this view on the daily time frame, obviously, and also I will go to the lower time frame. But I want you guys to have an idea where am I coming from on the high time frame before I can share what is happening on the lower time frame. So I see a massive, almost about 4,000 pips or 4,500 pips that are coming in on your pound case. Obviously, this is not going to be a short-term move or trade here. We will be looking at a long-term move, but we need to see how do we take advantage of that. Right, so we kick it off here around this low. The pound CAD has made this move to the upside from these lows to this high here. You can also refer again what I've been saying on the pound pairs. You can refer on our page that I've been talking about the pound pairs that they are going to give us some moves to the up side. But let's have a look at this one here. I'm looking at this from these lows to have made this impulsively move here. I'm looking at it this way here. This to have been wave one here, wave two is a running flat. This being a wave three and a four here, and this to have been our wave five here. I know it might be a bit of an argument. Some people would say my wave 3 did not get to your 1.618 Fibonacci here. That is a guideline. That is a guideline. Well, guidelines can be broken. The most critical thing when it comes to Elliott wave is that your rules must not be broken. So I'm looking at this because if you look at this here, it is longer than wave 1. This move here, this wave 3, it is longer than the wave 1 here, and again it is longer than this wave 5. And again, just to show you what I'm looking at here, is that this divergence here that we are seeing here on the RSI. So if you look at this from this point here, we've got this divergence that has been taking place. We did not get a new high here on the RSI, whereas on the price we got the new high here. So that tells me that this is my wave 3 here, and then this is my wave 4, and then this being my wave 5 here. I will go on the lower time frames. So this divergence tells me something. But then if you look at to this here, it has made a move to the downside here. It has dropped lower. I would expect initially that your wave 2 or be your wave B, that it must be made, it must retrace at least up to around your 56.1.8 based on the Fibonacci retracement level. Now, if you look at this here, it has already made a three-wave move to the downside here, this being your three-wave move over here. But this does not have the right look, to be honest with you. It does not have the right look that such a small correction here could be correcting this whole move here. No doubt, it can be that it is done here, and then this just makes a move to the upside here. But if it breaks above here, then that will mean this is all the correction that we needed here, and it's time for this move to the up side. Okay, so that is possible. But then, like I've said it does not have the right look that such small move here could be correcting this whole move. I prefer that at least the correction must get to at least the minimum of your 38.2. Right. So this is where the lower time frame wave count that I'm going to share it will be coming from, especially when I go to the 1 hour time frame. I will share a chart where I've got this labeled, but I just wanted to show you this first. Where is this coming from here? So what I'm expecting here on your pound CAD, that this might still make a move to the upside, and then this might still drop lower here, and then maybe we get something like this here. We get to around your 56.1.8, and then that's when we get the big move. But obviously this move to the downside here that I still expect, I'm currently looking at this just to be your WXY structure here, because this is what I'm looking at, three-wave move lower here. This is very likely being a three-wave move, and then I'll be looking for this one to be a three-wave move, at least to come around your 56.1.8. Now, if we get this drop to the downside, we are probably looking at about 1,000 pips, just this drop alone. Just this drop alone from around this area here, we're expecting to see about 1,200 pips or beyond. But somewhere just to round it off, I'm expecting about 1,000 pips, obviously against this swing high here. Now, once this is done here, obviously we will be expecting this move. If I'm calling that this is a five-wave move to the upside here from these lows, that will mean we should be seeing a move to the upside that is going to be related to this one here. Okay, so that's what it means, that if we say here we've got about this move that made about 3,200 pips, that will mean from around this area. Yeah, I'm just rounding it off. It has not ended this here. I'm just rounding this one off here, that it might get to around your 56.1.8, might even go to around your golden pocket, your 61.8, but just be at the point 0.5 here. We are looking at about 3,200 pips that can take us back to around I just want to be sure here the price. We are looking at about this to get to around your the price is a bit hidden there, but 1.80 or 1.70 something. Yeah, that's what where we are looking at pound cat to get to. So that's where the big move that I am looking for. But you can still take advantage of this move to the downside. Yeah. Now we're gonna dive into this lower time frame just to see what is the label, what is my view on that one, and how do we take advantage of that. Now, if you are looking for the big move to the upside, you're gonna have to visit this video and now and then, just to check that the levels that I am looking for, have they been hit. But this is going to be a big one here before we end the year. Right, so just a quick one on the 4 hour time frame here. Now that we've got this one to have dropped lower here, now I'm gonna be expecting that this pull back around this area. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna be expecting that. I'm gonna remove this here, or let me just leave those ones here. So I'm gonna be expecting that this pull back now, because this has made these three wave moves here to the down side. Like I've mentioned, I still expect this is going to drop lower here. Now, I would be expecting that this might pull back to around your 61.8 area here. So that's where I'm expecting that this might pull back up to here. So now it has already made a move to the upside here and then a drop. So I'm going to be expecting that this might get to your 0.618, your 50 here. It has got into the 0.618 to the 50% retracement level, but I still expect it to give us a little bit of a push to the upside, at least to your 61.8. Obviously, we are not ruling out the possibility that this can get to somewhere around your 78.6, but for now I like this golden pocket. Then from here I'm gonna be expecting that this might drop lower here, so it needs to pull back to around your 56.1.8 of this. Now once we are done with this pullback here, now we're going to be tracking that how does the price approaches this golden pocket, the 0.618 area here. So we're going to be looking at the volume to see if how is the volume. If it's still high here, then we're going to be cautious. You're going to be cautious selling around this area here, because like I've said it, this could be done in this three-wave move here, and then it just make a move to the upside. It's just that something that is convincing me right now that this does not have the right look, that it must not even get to around your 38.2. At least we should get something like this here that will drop in this three-wave move. So some people might be wondering, why do I expect this to drop in a three-wave move here in the future or in the right-hand side of the chart? It's simply because of the three-wave move that we saw here. So we will be expecting that this must also drop again in a very same three-wave move. Like I've said it, structurally, I'm simply looking at this here to be a WXY corrective structure. So that's why I'm expecting that three-wave move. This being a W here, your wave X here, and then this to be our wave Y. Then I will be expecting this big move to the upside here. Right, so let's have a look at this here on the 1 hourly time frame, and I'm gonna show you now the labeled chart because some people it's nicer if they have a labeled chart. I think maybe it makes a nice or a clear view. As for me, I don't have to label this. I'm just doing this here for you guys here that. So that it can be much easier. Now, like I've said, that it's a five-wave move that we saw to the upside that has ended this high here. Now, what we've seen here is that this has dropped in this three-wave move, which I'm proposing that this is a 535 with an extended C wave. Obviously, here we can see that internally here we had the five-wave move. This being your 1, 2 here, your 3, and a wave 4 here. This was so sharp here, so no doubt that this was an impulsively mover here. So I'm looking at this structure here from this area here. This to have been an A here, our wave B, this being our wave C here. Now I do believe that this must pull back. Now we now these corrective structures are here. Most of the time they tend to terminate at the equal legs or the channels. So I'm expecting that this is going to come somewhere around this area here. Obviously, I've got the blue box that I've mapped here. This, you know that now by now that this is one of those strategies where we like to trade when we're having the blue box here. Now, if you look at this here, it has made a move to the upside from these lows. I kept on telling our members that, guys, whatever you do here, when we got this three-wave move structure here on a pound here, it's a pity. I should have showed you how we anticipated this move. I did mention to them that now that we're starting to make a move in day trades here, or even if you consider scalping, do not look further than just keep on buying this, keep on buying this until at least it gets to around this area here. Now, this is a blue box area here where we expect that we are going to see a bearish move to the down side. Now, do these blue boxes get invalidated? They do. So you gotta be careful how you trade them here. But like I've said it, I'm simply looking for this one here to be a three-way, to be a structure that can get us up to around your 50, 61.8 here. Now that we have already been there to now, if you look at this blue box here, it is coming in exactly at this golden pocket. So I will be expecting that something around this area here. Do not just go and blindly trade this. You need to see something around this area here that will be confirming the trigger that this is ready for a drop to a down side. We're using that special indicator that tells us when these move are already there. So we're gonna be getting that confirmation of that indicator. Like I've said it, this needs to drop. If as long as the price is going to be holding below this 1.73 area here, I will be expecting that this is going to drop to a down side here. Now we can get this one to come somewhere around this area here. What we need to be do once we get this one here, simple guys, we'll get the price come around this Fibonacci level. For now, I'm gonna just randomly put it around this area here. We're gonna be targeting that at least this must drop an equal legs of this here. This is just a normal fib extension tool. We will be expecting that this must drop to at least come around this area here, which is the 160. Bear in mind, this is just put randomly anywhere. We need to see if you can get the price, make a move to the upside, and then from here, once this starts to drop, that's when you project that where is the equal legs going to be, because that's very important. I always talk about that at the equal leg. So that's why I'm saying if the price comes as far as somewhere around this area here, and then we will be looking at about these pips. The minimum pips that we should get here is a 918 pips that can even get to around 1,000 pips. So that's going to be my approach when I'm looking at a pound CAD. But it's very important to see when this is ready here. So we're going to be flipping this one back to back. So like I've said it, we've got almost about 4,000 pips move that is coming on your pound CAD. But let's see if can we get this one to drop lower here, then we'll be looking for this sell move to a downside before we can look for that big one to the up side. Right, guys, that's my view, and that's what I wanted to share with you guys on your pound cat. Once again, guys, you can just take advantage on our special that is currently ending today. Cheers, guys, for tuning in. And if you like the content, please do hit that subscribe button and make sure that the bell notification is turned on so that every time when we release this free content, you get notified. Cheers, everybody, and have a good one. Bye bye.